hello.
Oi.
Hello.
That
Hi,
cosplay,
small fry.
AX. That cosplay.
Huh?
Oh, just the thing I posted in meme time earlier today.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that a bunch of people were started tossing dollar bills at him.
Oh, the Shinji.
Uh-huh.
Well, everyone knows that the lap dance is better when the stripper is crying.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Dear. Well. Congrats. That mission has been a day. And this is going to be a relatively short session, unfortunately. It's basically going to be resolving things, opening up your next set
That's
of
okay.
decisions.
Mhm.
And then deciding on loot.
Yeah, loot decisions, yes. So, Zephiel, you had the heart,
I
and
do.
you have
I did.
and get ahead. You actually get far enough ahead that the last ditch efforts of what was left of the constructed Ashen forces of Charmaine are unable to catch up to you. Before long, the barrier is ahead of you. Everyone else, basically, nothing is even focused on you in the slightest. All of them are trying at varying speeds to go solely after the heart and the one carrying it. Basically, it's a pot shot gallery for you guys to bring these down if you even bother.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
With that said, as the still beating heart leaves the barrier, leaves the city, you approach Navis, the knight who had to bring you in here for this in the first place. As it reaches her hands, however, it it vanishes, not turning to ash like everything else you've seen falling apart, but simply fading as if fading from reality itself.
What did you do, Ray?
Mm,
Hmm.
Above you, above all of you, that black hole-like void suddenly begins to shrink and collapse.
Phew. Well, that's a relief.
Oh,
mhm.
I am so glad that's done. Like, I guess we
The
succeeded.
vitality seems to be returning to the very road around you, it, as the full impact almost begins to be reversed. Dead body dead bodies suddenly revive, not as ashen figures or undead, but as their more or less their true selves. As the as if the entire calamity itself were fading from reality. Structures, including the castle itself, getting rebuilt before the eyes of the onlookers, aware of what happened and weeping in something between fear and relief. The Castle Sinis is restored, and you have, and body after body, it's almost as if you have saved everything.
Wow, that was a load bearing heart.
Mhm.
Looks at the bag. Like, damn, you've been doing a lot.
Mavis uh, just slowly nod. No, it is done. I do not know where that ritual came from. Don't know that I ever will, but now it's stopped.
Well, Zeph's the only one right next to her. Otherwise, I'd have some ideas.
Mm,
It's not long before you catch up, as the knight just looks out there and sighs. It seems you have accomplished what I could not. You have saved my realm. You've saved my king. It's, or at least she she pauses and she starts in. The barrier that was sealing her out, gone.
This is when we just
Uh,
all just go, that was way too much running.
yeah, she was stuck outside and thus has been running, so she's moving in rather expediently.
This is going to
Cheer,
be
cheers are
horrid.
finally starting to break out as people fully understand that what had been done to them has been truly stopped.
This is going to be wholly sacrilegious. Clayton's going to pull out a vial of holy water and chug. He needs a drink.
yeah.
Like,
You know,
you
generally,
don't actually have regular water on you?
We got holy water. I'm using it.
Oh, okay.
you know, in the real world, that's a very bad idea. Not because of like sacrilege, but because that stuff tends to be from not particularly well cleaned fountains.
Oh,
Mhm.
indeed. But in this world, they can bless anything.
That's quite true.
Before long, you are she has returned to the palace and to the throne room, where the much more normal sized king is breathing heavily. Beside him, checking names, um, are at it, in front and to one side is what looks like a drow ambassador or some kind of diplomat, and a tiefling woman is at his side. Um, I'm guessing you guys take a little bit to catch up, long enough that Navis can explain to them what the hell happened, considering they have less ability to recall any of it.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
Clayton is going to call out, "Hey, told you it'd be 30 minutes."
Mm.
Mavis just
Sam's
sighs.
gonna look at somebody. She's gonna look at like Midnight and be like, "Was that 30 minutes? I feel like it was a lot longer."
Since we told him we'd help, that's all.
Mm.
Was it really though? Only
He-
30 minutes?
Mavis sighs. I wasn't exactly keeping count, scared as I was.
Mm.
Regardless, I think that you have. I think that you've earned some. You have earned much more this day. We didn't know. Had no idea if reversing what had happened would actually fully work. More importantly, it seems that Charmaine is well and truly gone.
I should bloody well hope so after what we did to her.
Mhm.
It's kind of that good.
Although, given what
Never
was
do
in
that
that
again.
aura, I'm pretty sure she fed someone.
Yeah.
I may not be saying that one out loud.
The ambassador, um, bows. If I may take a turn first, I was sealed in a fireplace by her, trapped as a mephit thanks to her behavior. I believe that Charmaine's petty jealousies leading to this. Gosh. Yeah. Well, I do not have much I can directly offer you other than, well, perhaps a useful connection if ever you find yourself in the right stretch of the Underdark again.
Clayton's just going to
So,
shake his head and say, "My friend, we've been down there. We know that's more than enough."
Mm-hmm.
Clayton's just going to look around and say, "I realize it's a little early, but has anything else not restored that's immediately noticeable?"
the a lot of the land will require its own inventory, household by household practically. But it seems like there are some small hints of damage here and there, but mostly everything seems restored. Even 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 the king's dogs.
That explains the barking we heard earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we didn't go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been a pair of hellhounds.
Oh,
No thanks.
holy shit! Heckhounds.
Oh, the golden. The king is the next to speak. Hmm. I know that you were brought in by the resource of the Golden Vault, but your exceptional success this day, I believe, deserves special prize. Would you be interested in taking some formal lands?
Hmm.
Mm.
Clayton will, without hesitation, say, "Obviously, nothing is required for doing good, but I sure as heck would not turn that down, my lord."
No, I don't think I'd turn that down either.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
That's incredibly generous. Thank you.
Archivist looks at Midnight.
In addition, I believe that the vault will offer you some rewards in addition, and just as important, and just as valuably, well, I think some direct raid from the castle treasury would be reasonable. Each of you gain 2,000 gold.
Yo.
Nice.
Each of you will get, as your payoff from the vault, one uncommon or rare magic item.
Okay.
Okay.
And the parcel of land, I'm gonna have to do some research on that. The book gives me a single line to work with on that, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
fun.
have to figure out.
Here's this large thing that you're getting receiving for doing this campaign. We're not going to tell you shit about it though.
I'm pretty sure
The
that
actual text is, the king gives the characters attractive land, perhaps even a keep and titles. The estate's exact location is up to you.
I was gonna say I'd figure that's a few acres of farmable land and space to build a nice place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That's okay with me.
The
That is
retirement home.
Woo.
definitely okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, the joke part of me just wants to use the outpost from Goddess of Victory Nike, specifically in reference to a certain quest thread. but no.
Ah, the
And of
fixer.
course, only Jay and partially Leia even get that. But I digress. Yeah, so that's gonna take some research. Let's see. Correctly, isn't there something in the DMG 24 for this? Yes, there's actual rules I can use. Okay. So I will be having to research the Bastion rules a little bit before we really establish that. Um,
At this point, I'm pretty sure that we are going to have a little more important things to worry about than developing our retirement homes.
Upping. Yep, you do still have existing base places to work with, but you also will have a different resource to work with for once, and that is time. Because you see, the next mission, which will be confronted with you having advanced to 9th level, is going to be a little bit.
Prep time. You know what? I can use a break.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have time
Let's
to
see.
chill out, to
Mhm.
relax for a bit.
Hmm.
Yep.
We're getting our dawn trail.
Miracle, miracle of miracles. I don't believe it for a second.
Once they're out of, once they've been given leave to leave, Clayton is just going to pull Jem aside for a happy dance and say, "Money, land, we're rich."
Just gonna laugh.
I hope that we
Minna
means
and
all of
Archie are
us.
definitely staring at each other like, what are we going to do with this? There are ideas.
Mhm.
Clayton's just going to look at Ari and say, "I mean, if you don't want your 2,000 gold."
I was more thinking about the land, but yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
want to be part of all of it.
I'm pretty sure we're going to get more than a little hex of land to build an outhouse, bro.
Yep.
Like, more money that I know what to do with. So land in a farm sounds really nice. That or an island. Islands are good. I can do island.
Well, let's see. Let me pull up the. Let me pull up the big Faerun map. See what makes sense.
Okay, but you know what this celebration really calls for? Fireworks.
Oh my god,
Mm,
Always.
we're not
Always.
America.
I like that. I do like your fireworks.
As long as it doesn't scare Buddy or Holly.
Buddy's used to it.
Buddy's used to it. Holly, I'm hoping, is learning from Buddy's example.
Mhm.
But we are going to blow some peasant minds.
Hey. Well, I'm going to be so the Bastion rules are definitely a little elaborate and probably not something I'm going to fully mess with. Instead, you are going to be starting with a broad choice.
Mhm.
Your holding can be in one of three broad areas. Considering that this kingdom's location is, of course, completely unspecified because they didn't think to. Actually, let's see if there is something.
The map is sir not appearing in this picture.
Yeah, if there appears to be nothing for. Of course, they gave us not nothing to work with. Of course.
As long as it's not up against unhospitable mountains or desolate steppes, I'm happy.
How do we even get you guys? You know how I sent you guys here this time?
What was that?
Yeah. The nice part is that the remaining missions are all extra planar, so I don't have to worry about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried. What planes are we talking here? Oh, great. We're going to the Peanuts world.
Nope.
It's the Great Mind Flayer invasion, Charlie Brown.
Oh
Uh,
dear. Let's see. Um, but yeah, basically, you can choose to either gain a a bit more space within Waterdeep, or within the city of Waterdeep, it'll be a small stretch held by Glissane in the city's southern ward. Um, basically expanding the area you have functional control over. Uh, or you can choose a larger tract of land outside, which would have the disadvantage of requiring development and the advantage of being a much larger space.
And I'm assuming this is all shared between us, yes?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have each of you managing your own bastion because the
That'd be
detail.
ridiculous.
mm-hmm.
Clayton would personally cast his vote for the larger stretch of land away from the place where they're becoming somewhat infamous.
Yeah, Mitney agrees.
Yeah.
Much as I like the security of a city, we're getting known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, having nobility that owes us one and likes us is a lot better than having nobility that Zephiel has personally pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
got me there.
as far as I'm concerned, they've all deserved it.
High fives. High fives to
Mm.
Misha.
Have fab.
Unfortunately, Jeb, with this, we're probably becoming the man.
What? Because we have one bit of land and a house on it? That's not us being the man. Relax.
If we're getting an estate, we are absolutely becoming the man. An estate that we're being trusted to manage in a kingdom. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a mistake. We shouldn't be trusted to manage anything.
Mitney's just kind of sitting there like, so I know who.
Mhm.
Clayton's gonna be living over there, not worrying about it.
I
Clayton would
mean,
be very happy to
I
have.
mean, in fairness, he has experience, but running a farm, not running an estate. And I'll be honest, I highly doubt Clayton's gonna stop doing what he loves best.
Look, all I could say is Clayton's vote is to have a nice multi-room estate for all of us, and then a few buildings off to the side for our various pet projects, a library, a workshop.
Your workshop needs to be not in the building.
Yeah, like I said, away from the building. Stables for the girls and the boys. And I'm pretty sure we can ask for help managing.
I mean, we got the money to pay people to be staff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For how long, though?
actually pretty long.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't trust it.
Why don't you trust it?
I don't know. I've just never had this kind of money before, and it feels suspicious.
I mean, that's fair. I don't think we've ever had this kind of money either.
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
hmm
But hey,
Look.
that's all the more reason to take advantage of it while it's there and not biting us in the ass.
I know, but a part of me is like, I want it to last a long time. I don't want it to go away just because I bought a couple big purchases. You know?
Between all the loot we've already gotten and this, we're going to be pretty well off for a while. And
Uh-huh.
frankly, we're going to be building a treasure room that Clayton is going to be trapping.
Okay.
After all, we did
I
just break
trust-
into a few other ones.
Plus, there's
I
nothing.
trust you guys.
Plus, there's nothing saying that we can't, make a business out of it. We already have one business, which is Clayton's, fireworks and all that.
Well, that's valid.
We're just, starting with a small loan of $2,000
Each
each.
12,000 GP,
A
which
lot.
I will note officially puts us up in not quite Godbert territory, but we don't have to worry for pretty much the rest of our lives.
hmm
It is
Yeah.
nice. Will not lie.
Plus, I don't think we're retiring.
You know,
just
other
yet. I
than
have this
certain
feeling.
larger issues.
Yes,
What
There's
large?
certain larger
Well,
issues.
well, yeah. yeah.
but yeah,
I'm not worrying about certain larger issues at this moment.
Yeah, not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna go make myself food. Get myself some food. I'll be right back.
okay.
Right.
But yes, just for everyone else's scope of scale, 100 GP is considered enough to let a family live comfortably in Neverwinter for 50 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The uh, the scale of things uh, tends to get kind of hard to really visualize that for adventure.
Yeah,
Is
I'm going to
'cause-
share that with Tess when she gets back, because it is actually
Yeah.
one of the very few data points that is given a canon um, note in several sources. In Neverwinter Nights 2, you can come across a woman prostituting herself because she is sick and she has a young child. You can give her 50 gold, and she's like, oh my god, my child is going to live well for the rest of her life.
hmm Yeah, and another data point. It's not from the Forgotten Realms, but from Crit Rolls Exandria. Is one of the player characters whose parents were farmers mentioned and said it 20 gold was more than his parents had ever would have ever seen in their life.
Yeah, a standard small family farm is about 10 GP after being developed and tended to for years.
Yep.
Actually, 15. 15, I forgot. The point is, 2,000 is money that nobody common has ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if we paid them our staff 1 GP a year, we're still paying. No.
That's not far off.
Yeah.
I believe staff wages for a single staff's wages for a year is 1 gold, 10 silver. I could be mistaken on that.
Mm. So for ease of tracking, for us, that's paying each staff member 2 gold would mean we'd be paying very well.
We would certainly be avoiding the guillotine when the peasants rise up.
Yes.
And it doesn't help that we're constantly out of the house and not bugging them.
Yes.
Mhm. It would very much just be a all right. Try not to touch this, this, and this if you can help it, because we're professionals and generally not good to touch the dangerous stuff.
And if you need to go into the workshop, hit this button to turn on the lights. Do not use flames.
Mhm.
Blows up all the time. That's because I know what I'm doing.
If the peasants needed to have an uprising, we'd probably, let's be honest, all of us would be down to help fund it and wade in there with them.
Yeah, we'd be arming the peasants.
Yes, yes, we would.
Go forth, my minions.
We'll be like, this is the end, you point at someone else, and this is the end, you put the fire on. Go forth, have fun.
Uh huh.
Also, just saying, it wouldn't be remiss to build a nice little tavern on our land and invite the Golden Vault to establish a back room.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Good idea. Getting land and ruling over it like a king. Better idea. Getting land, inviting your buddies in, and having a whole lot of extra protection for the land.
Yep. Plus, if we've got a tavern going there, passive income.
Exactly.
Okay, we're going to be we're going to be growing barley, hops. Mitney, you know any dwarves that need a brewer job?
Possibly.
Mm.
I'd ask if you want the brewer job, but that's just racist.
And the
But seriously, do you want the brewer job?
Mitnick can at least get us started. But Mitnick might know some people.
Ninth level. Woo.
Have we been updated?
Level 9.
Yep. I posted into the campaign channels so that you guys know your selections.
Wonderful.
Unspecified favor from a major drow house, one big enough to consider diplomatic work with surface kingdoms worthwhile. That's very nice. Having a home to go back to is quite lovely. Once it is developed. And one magic item up to rare. So I guess we'll be working on like level ups.
Yeah, level ups are the important part.
Yeah.
And I imagine we have long rested now, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, not only have we long rested, I'm pretty sure we've been treated to a feast and all the alcohol we can drink.
Hell fucking yes. Okay, so do we just level up to 9? Or do we have any level up things that happen when we reach that?
I think we're going to need to sit with Ink and discuss because at this point we're hitting the good levels.
Yeah,
The
you're
good
starting to hit
levels.
levels where standard builds come online. You get 5th level spell casting, which does some big new things.
Bada boom.
Well, I get third, but I'm also running on Paladin
Yeah,
Yeah.
spell
that's
leveling.
pretty powerful, nevertheless.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I get.
Um,
I can cast fly now and haste.
Oh
Yeah.
yay, I can
Yeah.
also do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep. The time being, that's kind of where you're at. I will give you guys the name of the next arc, which we can begin all going normally next week, and that is Affair on the Concordant Express.
Oh
The
no.
start of the extra planar scenarios, which will lead to the finale, um, including including payoffs for at least some of the character arcs.
Oh heck yes.
I've obviously kind of fixated on one specific one a little more than a couple of the others. That's because it's one that gives me the most obvious face villain to uh, use against you. And oh look, 2 perfect missions that would explain exactly what he's going for, especially with one little tiny change.
Yeah. It also doesn't help that Clayton's big bad evil villains are actually known for being pretty good normally.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It just means that the level 12 finale has you up against a something big enough that it will earn you some favor from multiple gods.
Oh goody.
Well then.
Cover my ass.
Yeah, that's the objective.
Ooh, I get my walking, my movement speed increased by 10 feet at ninth level.
Okay. That's my HP. So. Max is...
I heard a boop. Where was that boop?
What was the...
Endless was rolling.
Ah,
Yeah. Rolling HP.
Yes, we have to do that. So rolling HP. What do I have to roll for that again? Do I roll 1d10 plus 2, or am I or am I rolling something different because I'm
bards
sure.
have lower
Oh,
HP, yeah.
yeah. I think as the
It'll depend on
bard,
it's
you're...
class based, yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, Reaper is kind of a fighter paladin hybrid.
Yeah.
I'm
Smoothie.
rolling a d10.
Relatively tough is the real key phrase here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Sorry, what do I
I can run on walls.
what do I roll for HP again?
Bard will be rolling a d8, or you can just choose to take 5.
I'll roll and see what happens.
Okay.
No. Well, it would have been the same either way, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've gotten pretty lucky with that. So that's 54?
Mm-hmm. I think
At this
so.
point, I've had enough.
Oh, plus your con modifier on top.
Oh, plus my con modifier?
Yeah.
Oh. Constitution says 0.
Oh, well, then 54 it is.
I have no
Mm.
constitution. I
That's
mean,
all
that's
right. We've done our best to make sure you don't need to use that.
Ooh, my proficiency bonus goes up too.
My favorite thing is now, level 9 is the very fun level for rogues for damage. My sneak attack now deals the damage of a fireball to a single person.
Always tasty.
A little terrifying to say the least. Ow. But yeah. Sadly, I am still a little zoned out.
That's totally fine.
So
Perfectly
Fine.
fine.
yeah, I'm probably going to talk a lot of the details with you guys between sessions, just so we can do an async over multiple days.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
it's fine. I don't mind because I'm also a little zoned out myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see also my playing the me channel theme earlier.
Mhm.
Our soundboard. Or
Okay.
on.
I never know what item to get. It's just too
We'll
many.
help.
It's just so much to choose from.
Yeah, I'm probably going to look at it later because I think if I looked at the tiny text over there right now, my eyes would just. Bleh. Yeah.
I will also point out, and sorry, Ink, you're going to hate that I'm right. This is the level where you start worrying about loot where you think like Zycon. How can you be this level and not have things that make you immune to your own damage?
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
Have returned.
Welcome back.
Yep.
But
It
yes,
was
Jess, you missed the discussion of what the average wage is in the setting, and we elaborated that 20 gold is more than a farmer's family usually sees for about 10 years, and 50 gold is enough to keep a family well off for their entire lives.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I guess we are affluent now.
Yes.
We're fancy as shit.
Well, we're
Yep.
affluent as long as we keep to a simple lifestyle, I guess. The moment we spend it on too much stuff, it's gone.
I'm not exactly spending my money on exuberant things, so
I mean, that's
Same.
two
Oh, the
thousand.
fancy
That's
stuff I
2,000
particularly
each
want to
too.
see.
Just to give it a good context.
Yeah.
It's each?
It's each.
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 2,000 each.
12,000 total.
Yep.
As they say in Guild Wars, we're rich, you
Okay.
know.
Okay. So now I'm gonna look at Clayton. I'm going, yeah, you're definitely building your warehouse, your thing far away from the house.
Yep.
We're gonna build a tavern on another corner. Passive income, being nice to the Golden Vault back.
Mm-hmm.
being friends to our new, little rude to call it subject since there's a king, but it's technically true.
Mm.
We're not
Arming
subjects.
arming
They're not
our
our subjects. There are patrons. There are friends.
arming our people when they
Mhm.
eventually
Our
go with
people.
the uprising.
Mhm.
We're not official nobles yet.
Uh-huh.
The yet is the important part.
Yet is very important. That's it.
And also, we level up to level 9, which is when the fun stuff starts.
Oh, very nice.
Does Warlock get 5th level spells at 9, or is that 13 for Warlocks?
No idea.
I think
I'm
they
not
get.
looking at a book.
Spell level 5th.
Nice.
I believe that is a heh heh heh. Enjoy.
Yeah, that's for reference. That's when sorcerers and wizards start getting stuff like Meteor Storm.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm getting anything like that.
You're getting equivalent fun.
Mhm.
I mean, I did
My
make
brain.
a good use of shatter.
Oh, you're doing great with Shatter.
Uh-huh.
What was that, Ink? Your brain is.
My brain is sufficiently distracted. I'm now looking at the Steam page for Bubsy 4D.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Th-
go ahead.
This is crazy that a Bubsy game is actually this good, like just control-wise. Atari, please do not put that in the tagline on Steam.
Okay, but consider I have experienced Bubsy 3D. Yeah, they yeah, after Bubsy 3D. Yes, they should in fact put that in the tagline.
Oh, and I don't know if you all noticed, but Truck Kun is supporting me from another universe. Had their demo release,
Ah, yes.
Wonderful.
and it's turning into a nice little crazy taxi like without AI.
Good.
Yep. Yeah.
I am delighted that the site has added stuff from the Griffin Saddlebag books because them's some nice and interesting magic items. Take, for example, the
I know
Cup
what
of
I'd get.
Captions.
Yeah.
S- Subtitles in real life.
Mhm.
Oh, yes. Strange Scaffold was on Games Done Quick
Oh, yes.
for a completely different game. I thought I heard them mention this.
Excuse me. I don't really want a noble title. I want to remain
Yeah,
inconspicuous.
Zeph wants to be known, but not quite as a noble.
Yeah, I don't.
Zeph wants to make fun of nobles.
Jamisha wants to be known as what she's currently already known as, so she's fine. She doesn't need anyone putting two and two together. Thanks.
Clayton looks at Ari and says, "Noble."
I don't know, man.
Like going.
We've kind of just been us for so long, you know?
I'm happy to be the only noble here.
Why do you want to be a noble anyway?
Protection.
Okay, but you realize if they do the uprising, you won't be protected.
Right.
That's why you're nice to the peasants. But
I
bearing a noble title means a lot less people come gunning for you just because they can.
About that, I think a lot of nobles might have people gunning for them. We've killed our fair share.
mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. But when you're a noble, the crown has reason to respond and protect you.
Why?
We could protect ourselves. Look at all the shit we've gotten into and gotten out of.
See, if one of us and or more of us become a noble and someone who we may or may not have directly pissed off burns our house down, we get insurance money from the crown.
Mm-hmm.
A, we get insurance money, and B, we get the crown to say, "Oh fuck, someone's messing with our people."
I mean, I
I
guess.
don't really want to be associated with other nobles because they suck.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
Like,
None of you have to be nobles. But Clayton is absolutely going for
Just one of
Okay.
us can be a
I'm like, well,
noble.
that just. Actually, no, it doesn't. Never mind.
it.
Clayton has said nothing about marriage, so it's very presumptuous of me to assume that I will be a noble because of him. So, not gonna make that. That's staying quietly in my head. Thanks. Like, okay, you do you, babe.
Okay,
I,
but if Clayton's a noble, you get to be the consort.
well, the consort? No thanks.
Yeah.
see, this is what I was
Uh,
worried about. You're already letting it get to go to your head.
Mitne is just snickering in the
Ari
corner.
has a point, you know.
Ari does have a point.
we
So does Clayton.
we could set this up in such a way that we become the antithesis to nobles, and we don't have to do it with a fucking title.
Well, you know,
Also, we have more than enough money if the place burns down. Like, we'll be
I
fine.
mean, I do think that that would be, in fact, pretty amusing if we were basically nobles in all but name.
Legit, Clayton would jump at the chance because, in spite of our misapprehensions, nobility does convey a fuck ton of privileges. And
Yeah.
even being a friend of a noble is a good thing.
Yeah. We're not exact. the setting isn't exactly one where nobility is meaningless.
And mind
Guess.
you, Clayton will still have to work for it. But saving the king and his entire people goes a long way towards that.
Fine. But if I see you getting
I
a big head about this shit, I am going to smack you.
totally deserved.
Jim is also probably going to smack you.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
it's. I'm. We'll see what happens. I want no part of this nobility shit, personally. Um. Um. But I'm not gonna stop anyone else from doing it if they want to. Um. However, I know where part of my money is gonna go. Um.
But yeah, of this group, I can legit see only Clayton worrying about the nobility thing. Possibly Mitney, depending on Mitney's opinions on what it means, because dwarves have different
Dwarves have
priorities.
different opinions, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, taking ordinary land noble titles, human land noble titles would be a potential source of awkwardness for at least some dwarves. At least viewed as a little like a very interesting choice.
On the other hand, opening a brewery on a noble's land with the noble's explicit approval, that's a good
That's
good
completely
deal.
different.
Mm.
Being a brewer / craftsman for a noble is a sign of honor.
I think Jem will partially use some of her money. Um, she won't need to use a lot of it, considering how much a little bit a little bit of gold goes a very long way. Um, but um, she's gonna use her money to um help the part of town she was from.
Oh, absolutely. And there actually is a rule for, or not a rule, a
It's gonna be an
example
anonymous donation. No one needs to know it was her. Thank you very much.
an example of that is bettering a, a part of town is a investment that is not uncommonly seen in adventurers.
I find it very uncommonly seen.
Usually, the adventurers better their own territory in a space, but it does count. Yeah. One thing I'll point out: you've noticed that throughout this campaign, Clayton has been working to get favors and infrastructure
No, I get it.
improvements.
I get it.
No. I'm talking character wise.
Oh.
Favors, infrastructure improvements. Basically, he's setting himself up to A, not be easily sniped when he goes out for a walk, and B, have a lot of people interested in keeping him alive.
He's very invested in not being a target of these fucking gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm also invested in not being a target of gnomes. See my latest episode of Star Sign for
I
the
did.
context there.
I did.
God damn it! So many fucking gnomes.
My God.
My response to it was, I haven't played Power Wash Simulator in a while, Power Wash Simulator 2 in a while. Clearly, they've breached containment.
They have, and I hate it. They say they're helping. They're not. No, they're not. I don't need them to help.
I don't like
They
those
have their own
gnomes.
agenda.
They're scary.
They are.
They're,
I don't
they're like
like
a horror
them.
flick.
They are.
Also, I redeemed Pet a Kitty and had not received any updates.
Because I don't have a kitty around me anymore. I keep telling you that, but I don't know if you're listening when I say it.
I didn't hear it, so that works.
The other times you've done it in other streams, I've been like, the kitty has not been coming around because she doesn't have a space anymore.
Oh.
And all of the other ones at this time of night are in the cat tree or on the back of the seat that I can't reach. I mean, Kaz might be able to get up and go pet Tibby or something, but I can't.
I can go pet Tibby.
Go pet Tibby for me.
Go pet Tibby.
Yeah, Bubba. Oh, you're being looked at now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, headphones.
I was being stared at by the two on top of the cat tree, so I went to go pet them, and my my headphones fell off.
Oh dear.
Whoops.
So I have pet 3 cats. You're welcome.
Very good.
Mine just fucking appeared.
And she touched your hand and then she left you.
Apparently. No, she touched my hand and then she saw Lena eating her food and was like, the fuck? And I, like shooed Lena away and immediately Tuffy was like, bitch, and chased her down the damn stairs.
Yeah,
then Lena came back and started going back towards the food. And I'm like, and she just stared at me. And then and then fucking Tommy walked past her with a strut, tail up like mama got my back. I went to eat some more of her food. But then after that, they kind of fucking just both vanished. So
The girls
I
are
haven't
silly.
seen them since. They are very silly. I don't know what else she'd want. I don't think she'd want anything. She'd be happy with her nice house and then
enough money to live comfortably on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get a nice dress or two. But nothing too extravagant. She ain't gonna go to no parties. She doesn't want anyone to know who she is. Besides, I get the feeling that Jem is like going, they can smell the fucking street on me. I don't want to deal with their bullshit.
Clayton, on the other hand, they can smell Buddy's shit on me. Damn, it feels good to be a noble.
God.
Go ahead, say something. No, there are 2 types of nobles in the world. The nobles that we all hate, and the commoner thrust into the noble life, aka Sam fucking Vimes. Guess which one
Oh, but the thing is that you're not gonna be Sam fucking Vines.
I mean, yes, I'm not Sam fucking Vimes, but the point remains, there are 2 kinds you can be, and it's better to aspire towards one than the other.
Yep.
Sam didn't want it, and he never enjoyed it. Clayton's gonna fucking enjoy it. 150%.
Oh, 100%. But he also knows that being a commoner, it's important to make sure you're not on the bad side of the guillotine when the time comes.
I mean, yeah.
You know, like in the Forgotten Realms, the
ahead.
You're not likely going to be encountering a lot of that particular situation.
I'm aware, but peasant revolts are not unheard of.
I
Usually they
think
do get crushed bloodily. Go ahead.
I'm more concerned about other nobles hating us because everyone else loves us, and then trying to kill us.
But then we would have the backs of the common, or we would have the common folks would have our back, and they vastly outnumber.
They would if they found out about it, but it's not like freaking nobles are gonna like call war. They're
Well,
gonna play it quiet and they're gonna play it safe, and then they're just gonna send an assassin to stab you in the back.
well, the other advantage is wear your nobility. Ink noted that in this kingdom, the king is actually pretty well loved, so the nobles
Oh.
are probably a lot less likely to be the asshole sorts.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's different.
There's another reason I don't want to
Sorry,
go to.
Gems from Baldur's Gate, okay?
There's a reason Clayton didn't want land in Waterdeep.
Uh-huh.
Look, Waterdeep has so much shit going on. Let's be outside.
Uh-huh.
It does. But like, you know, fucking Gems from Baldur's Gate, she's like going, I've seen nobles, I don't like them.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair.
No, that's totally fair.
So like going, you're a noble now, Wrinkles nose. Ugh.
Clayton just pets her hair and says, "Yeah, but what if I'm the kind of noble that isn't the ones that you grew up to hate?"
The problem is that I know you.
Ouch.
You're not going to be that kind of noble. You're going to be so happy to be rich.
I'm going to be happy to be rich, but I'm also going to be happy to spread it around.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
The important part of being a noble is it's okay to eat steak when everyone else is eating chicken. When everyone else is eating air, you start looking like a drumstick.
You're not wrong. But I'm still going to be side-eyeing you for a little bit. Like, you do know the old saying, power corrupts. So, I'll be keeping my eye on you.
You are, Ari is.
Yeah, I just want a workshop that I can work in, and maybe. Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking.
Do it.
No.
You know you want to.
No.
Do it.
I'm not ready
Do it.
yet. I'm not ready yet.
Do it.
Do it.
This
Do
does
it.
not seem like the time or the place to be asking that question of a certain person.
Yeah, that really is a level 12 level benefit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That said, you need to survive to level 12 points.
I'm working on it.
And as he points at Ari, 3 fingers are pointing back at him.
Of course. But Ari also knows that if he does die, Jem is just going to learn something to resurrect his ass and then kill him again. And then bring him back again.
Yeah, no, seriously. If anything, Gem will save. We'll purchase a resurrection thing just for the off chance that if Clayton fucking dies, she can resurrect him and then kill him herself.
Another thing I will point out, the average resurrection only costs 600 gil, so we got plenty. Or gil, gold.
I mean, same shit. One just happens to be my maiden name, that's all.
Well, the scope also doesn't line up. Gil are a lot less smaller scale than
Feel are
gold
closer
overall.
to 10, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, and
The point
skill
is,
is the.
we're now the level where we can
Mm,
reliably afford to take care of an oopsie like that.
Yeah.
What do you mean, oopsie? Did I stutter?
I mean, I don't know. 600 is a big chunk of it in my pocket.
It's a big
But you
chunk.
know, it's not it's a
It's not
chunk
the
instead of
entire pocket
everything.
anymore.
Yeah, the important thing is it's no longer out of reach.
I mean, I suppose.
Also, this is just totally a flight of fancy, but I can totally see Jem looking around the treasure room, making sure no one's around, then Scrooge McDuckin through
She does have a little bit of that Parker energy.
it.
So many thuds.
It wouldn't be with gold. It's too much. I can't really swim in it.
Once again, I point out that Scrooge McDuck canonically spent 20 years learning how to swim through coins.
Yes, he did.
I mean,
Who's the strongest Disney character? Scrooge
Scrooge
fucking McDuck.
McDuck.
I don't know. His nephew does have, frickin' Zeta Flare.
The McDuck clan you don't want to fuck with.
No, you don't fuck with
Uh
the
huh.
McDucks. They're
Don't fuck with the
Scottish.
McDucks.
But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure that we're at a good point to call it. We can ask questions, we can continue to chatter, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And yeah, this is honestly the level where Clayton starts putting aside owed items so he can get things like an aura of fire immunity, things like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Yep.
I'm not giving up my boots.
Oh, absolutely not. In addition to the boots. But yeah, basically, Clayton's point at this is okay, now I want to be able to drop a bomb at my feet and not worry about it.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna make your workshop more dangerous.
More like make combat more dangerous, but yes.
Mm. Well,
Yeah, with the dropping a bomb at your feet, you would want both fire and thunder damage.
and probably
In-
Uh,
in-
shrapnel.
Interestingly, bombs are only classified as fire. And no, you'll note that I had to specify grenade because they are two different damage types.
hmm. Fascinating.
One of those things that longtime D&D players start to learn the difference of.
Mhm.
Hmm. Intriguing.
I mean, I have been playing for a long time. I just haven't
Dealt with
it's
explosives much.
Mm-hmm.
forgotten past
Forgotten more than you ever learned.
yeah, and none of the campaigns I've been in have before this one have gone past level 5.
Hmm. We got,
So,
I think it's our longest campaign. We got to level 15. That was the highest I ever got.
ooh, that's pretty high.
Well, it was a lot of years.
Yeah.
My oldest character actually got up to epic levels, and gosh, that was fun and something of a nightmare. Colin
Yeah.
surprisingly only got to level 12, though I've been
Um,
powering him up as time goes by.
what is it? Had one friend who tried to DM on Evil campaign where we were all epic level, and I couldn't do it.
Your poor friend.
Mm,
He wanted the challenge. He was insane.
Oh
But
dear.
I couldn't do it because I can't willfully be evil. I no good reason.
I
Yeah.
can play evil, but it's more difficult. And unfortunately, epic level evil is less stealing candy from a toddler and more plaguing a city because it seems fun.
Yeah.
Y- Though it would be very funny to be epic level and is still purposefully, yeah, just going, no, I'm just going to take candy from children because it's funny. And no one can do anything about it because I'm so powerful.
He's like, trust me, I'm helping.
The
I,
Skeletor approach.
Skeletor approach.
yeah. I mean, they're not rotting their teeth, are they?
Eh. I will finally have the power to rule the world and recruit some actually functional minions.
Functional minions?
Functional minion.
Isn't that
Functional
an
minion.
oxymoron?
Not if you've ever seen Skeletor's minions.
I
Uh-huh.
have. They just proved the point.
Evil Lyn is the only one of them that's remotely competent and it's
Yeah, you want
very
better than
effective.
them. Also, a reason why major evil epic campaigns tend to fail is because of that little thing. It's a
Uh-huh.
little harder to be evil if you don't have minions, and the minion rules suck.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Also, evil characters really have a habit of turning on each other
Yeah.
very quickly.
I want pineapple on my pizza. You're dead to me.
Yep. You
Yes.
basically have to have a prearranged excuse why they're actively working together.
Yeah,
That's kind of the prerequisite to the campaign working at all.
yeah.
Yeah, once you get to epic levels, you're basically working to kill gods so you could replace them, and gods is plural.
Yep.
I would love to do an epic campaign where you're just basically Tom Bobadilling your way through life.
That would be pretty dang fun, yes.
That would be delightful.
Just like going, I'm just chilling. You need an epic world save, a universe-ending threat. I know a guy, but I'm retired.
That
Oh, if
basically
you
is the role of an epic,
insist.
that basically is the role of an epic character. At that level, you show up in town, everyone takes notice, and people who are against you will more often flee than stick around.
You're basically the local, demigod at that point. You
Uh-huh.
live in the forest in a tree house with your significant other, and every time some wicked evil person decides to build a camp of fucking ogres in the vicinity, your neighbors are like, "Hey, hey, I'm sorry to bug you. Your carrots were amazing at the last, farmers market, but we got some crazy wizard here making ogres out of mud and stone.
That's gonna put a
Help
real damper on the next farmer's market if this
market.
continues.
You mind dealing with that? It'll only take a couple minutes."
You show up puffing on your pipe of the most glorious weed you've ever had, and you
Yeah.
point at them and they just die.
Oh, as per fucking usual.
Uh-huh.
Everyone loves the thought of epic campaigns. So few people actually enjoy them when it happens because you're
Mhm.
either
No,
fighting on the
you have to get really creative, I think.
There's a reason why 4E did what it did with Epic, and
yeah.
arguably a reason 5E soft eliminated it.
Yeah.
It moved basically 7th, 8th, and 9th level spells into material where you're dealing with epic threats that would have been epic tier in previous stuff.
Yeah. Basically, an epic campaign has to be planar and able to survive a deck of many things. Otherwise, it's just boring as shit. There is nothing that they can throw at you to make it a worthwhile challenge. When even dragons say, tug at their collar and say, "I want to go somewhere else when you're around."
Like
You just
that
have
one
pet.
comic about the dragon realizing that he has been outmatched by Bruno Mars.
Just like having just going in and being like taking suddenly had this amusing idea of some evil dragons and you're an epic character and you just walk into the cave. They don't realize anything until you whoop at least a couple asses.
Again,
And
so Dawn
and
Trail.
so Dawn Trail, basically, yeah. And then now they're your pets. Now they're your pets.
Ink, I can't recall. Was this an actual rule or was this a house rule that when you're epic level, you basically radiate your own dragon fear that beings of power can recognize?
I think in 3rd ed, you could straight up get that. I don't think it
Yeah,
was inherent to the level,
Yeah, that
but
sounds familiar.
it was a feature of epic levels. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, epic levels are when shit starts to notice you. It's also why Clayton kind of wants to be a noble because an epic level commoner doesn't get respect from those things. An epic level noble has a dragon drop in and at least start talking rather than burning your land.
Wait, what? What's the difference between an epic noble and an epic commoner? You're both still epic. And you both still have the skills.
You both still have the
yeah,
skills, but it's also a matter of the respect.
Yeah, whoop its ass as a
most
commoner and
epic
you'll get that
people
respect.
need I remind you that among other characters that don't have that normally don't have noble titles is Elminster fucking Amar.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't need a noble title to be scary.
You don't need a title to be scary, but it does mean that the dragon won't just come around and torch your land when he knows where your land is.
I'd like to see him try. Just shoot him out of the air.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew. Now he knows you epic, regardless of your name.
Now, I'm looking at some rare items. They just aren't rare. This is
Yeah,
what happens to every high level person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that
kind
is
of a
fun.
limitation of 5e. A lot of
Oh yeah.
And
Even back in 3E, at 10th level, loot started having to get
my
re-examined.
when my logic when it comes to loot is like when I think of loot, I usually think of like going, okay, what's gonna make it harder to hit me? And what's gonna make it easier for me to kill something? That's the basically two levels of loot I think about. Like what makes it harder for me to die and what makes it easier for me to kill other shit. Simple, basic, not fun.
I mean, in 5E, your kit right now is basically epic level equipment.
I don't know, my AC pretty fucking low, bro.
It is, but with all your stuff, it gets way higher. Between the tattoo, um, the
I mean, so
ring, the
basically I don't need something that will make me tougher. I just need something that'll help me live longer. In
yeah.
case, someone decides to smash me for like 30 something damage, like the last fucking fight.
That's where a cloak of displacement comes into real handy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm looking for. A cloak of displacement. See? That's the kind of thing that would be useful to me. I'll take one of those, please.
That's a good choice. The stuff that imposes advantage or disadvantage on everything until a trigger happens is the kind of loot you're looking for at this level.
Okay. Well, I know what my special item's gonna be.
I don't, but that's okay. We can work on it.
We will figure
I
that
mean,
out.
I'm not
everyone,
gonna
everyone
lie.
else, everyone else picking the fun items. Jamisha picking picking the items that'll let her blow everything up and disappear. That was a strange thing.
But yeah, I think Clayton's next few items are going to be A, fire immunity, or working towards fire immunity, not needing to breathe, and that sort of thing.
Not needing to breathe could be useful.
Yeah, unfortunately, that tends to be the level of you save your favors and get a custom item.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm saying right now, Clayton is saving the favor from this one so that he can get fire immunity after the next adventure. At which point he'll gift his ring of fire resistance to someone else.
Oh gosh.
Y'all getting tired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think we can call it here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stare at everything for a while.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of staring to be done.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is so much.
Okay. Well, that's the case. I think I'm gonna send people over to Dylan playing Super Battle Golf. And we'll be back on Wednesday with more Zelda.
Yeah. I'll be back with Pokemons.
Yay, poke.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I have gotten Golden Sun to a point where I can access like literally 90% of the map. There's one area I can't. Technically two. So if someone hints something that's like, oh, I need Golden Sun from, I don't know, Magma Rock, Jupiter Lighthouse, I can hop over and get it pretty quick.
Mhm.
Kai got me a bunch of stuff that I was missing that I needed for certain
Yes.
areas, so I will be able to progress even more. Alright, I send people over to Dylan, and hope everyone has a good night. And stay hydrated and
night.
cool.
Have you a good night.
Good
Night,
night.
night.
Night, night.
Night night.